Hello scholars, welcome back to our next video of GK. In our previous video, we have completed the 4 exercises of Unit 1. Now in this video, we will complete the rest of the exercises. But before we start with our exercises, I know you all are waiting to know the answers of the questions which I have asked in my previous video. So here is your answers. Our first question was, which animal can run fastest? The answer is an elephant. I am sure most of you think squirrel or mouse, but answer is elephant. An elephant can reach a speed of 40 km per hour, that is 25 mph. A squirrel can reach a speed of 20 mph and a mouse can reach till 7 mph. So, the elephant is fastest. Now, the answer of our second question. Our question was, what comes down but never goes up? The answer is rain. I hope you liked this. Now, we'll move to our first segment of this video, that is Crack the Joke. So, scholars, here is our first joke. Teacher, where is your book? Student, at home. Teacher, and what is it doing there? Student, having more fun than me. Again, one more. Why do we write ETC at the end in the exam? Because it means end of thinking capacity. Now we are moving towards our next segment, that is to do the exercises of the book. So let's see what is there. Scholars, here is our first exercise given on page number 5, that is famous personalities. Here we have to look at the picture, read the clues and name these famous personalities. So let's see our first question. So here is our first question. Scholars, can you recognize her? She founded the Missionaries of Charity in India. She is Mother Teresa. So you can write in the space given below the picture. She is Mother Teresa. Missionaries of Charity Center in Calcutta was founded by Mother Teresa in 1950. The center was established to provide support to those in need. Since its foundation, the order has expanded and now comprises 4,500 nuns actively working in more than 600 missions across 133 countries. Now we'll move to our next question. Okay, so scholars, can you recognize him? Yes, he is Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was an American statesman and lawyer who served as 16th President of the United States from 1861 to 1865. Lincoln led the nation through its greatest moral, constitutional and political crisis in the American Civil War. He worked to end slavery. Now, our third question is, he is the co-founder of the Microsoft Corp. You know who is he? Yes, he is Bill Gates. Microsoft was founded by Bill Gates and Paul Allen on April 4, 1975 to develop and sell basic interpreters for the Altair 8800. It rose to dominate the personal computer operating system market with MS-DOS in the mid-1980s, followed by Microsoft Windows. Now let's see our next question. So scholars, can you recognize her? Yes, she is Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth is currently Queen of United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland and of her other realms and territories. You know the difference between a queen and an empress? No. An empress is the ruler or the wife of the ruler who has an empire. A queen has kingdom. An empire is supposed to be bigger than a kingdom. Thus, traditionally, an empress has a higher rank than a queen. Now we'll move to our next question. He is the founder of Disneyland. Who is he? Yes, Walt Disney. Walt Disney, born in Chicago in 1901, worked as a commercial artist before setting up a small studio in Los Angeles to produce animated cartoons. So from that small studio, he has started his journey. So here is our next picture. Now this picture don't need any introduction or any hint, isn't it? Yes, he is our father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi ji. Mahatma Gandhi, as I just now told you, he is known as father of the nation. He used the ideals of truth and non-violence as his tools, as he led the India's freedom struggle against British colonial rule. Now our next question is, so scholars, I hope you know him. No, he is Dalai Lama. Tenzin Gyatso is the 14th Dalai Lama and he is the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism, and in the tradition of Bodhisattva, he has spent his life committed to benefiting humanity. He has strived to make Tibet an independent and democratic state from China. So, like this we have completed our first exercise. Now we'll move to our next exercise. So scholars, now we have reached to our next exercise, that is hill stations of India. Here we have been given the question in the form of crossword puzzle. We have to read these clues and then identify the hill station, and then we can fill in the missing letters to complete their names in the following crossword. Okay, so let's see. So our first hint is here, number 1. This hill station is the capital of Himachal Pradesh. Yes, Shimla. So here we will write S H I M L A, Shimla. Okay. Now let's see our next question. This hill station is in Rajasthan and is famous for the Dilwara Jain temples. So our answer is Mount Abu, and we have to fill this here. Mount Abu. It is Mount Abu. Now our next question is, this hill station is in the western part of India near Mumbai. So it is question number 5. So we have to see where it is written. Question number 5. It is written here, number 5. So we have to fill here. Okay. It is Khandala. 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 Okay. Now we'll move to our next question, that is question number 6. This hill station is in Tamil Nadu. It is famous for its lake and botanical garden. It is, let's see first where we have to write. We have to write it here. 6 is written here. So it is Ooty. 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 Done. Now we'll see our next hint, that is number 7. The capital of Jammu and Kashmir, famous for its lake and the Mughal gardens. So let's see where we have to write number 7. Number 7, it's here. So it is Srinagar. SRI, Sri, N-A-R. Okay, now we'll move to our next hints. So here we have completed. Now we'll do the across one. Our first one is number 2. This hill station in Uttarakhand is known as the Queen of Hills. So let's see where we have to write. We have to write it here. Okay, so it is Mussoorie. M-U-S-S-O-O-R-I-E. Mussoorie. Okay, now we'll see our last hint. That is number 4. This hill station, which is the capital of Meghalaya and is famous for its tea gardens. Let's see where we have to write. Here, number 4. It is Shillong. S-H-I-L-L-O-N-G. Shillong. Okay, so we have completed this, and scholars, the PDF of this page is also being given in the description box, so you can refer that also. So scholars, now we have reached to our exercise number 7 given on page number 7, that is international airports in India. These are some of the famous international airports in India. We have to match them to the places where they are located. So as you can see on this page, the pictures are given, and on the other side, and we have been given with the names of the places. So let's see our question number 1. This is Cochin International Airport. So Cochin International Airport is in Kochi, B. So here we will write in front of B, we can write here 1. Now our question number 2 is Calicut International Airport is located in, it is Kozhikode, Kerala, that is option E. So in front of this E option we will write 2. Okay, then our question number 3 is Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport. Yes, it is located in here, option A, Mumbai, Maharashtra. So in front of this Mumbai, Maharashtra, we can write number 3. Now our question number 4 is Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport. So this airport is situated in Kolkata, West Bengal. So our option is option C. So in front of this option C we will write number 4. Then our last one is given here at the top, Indira Gandhi International Airport. So this Indira Gandhi International Airport is in New Delhi. So here in front of New Delhi we will write number 5. So like this we have completed this. Now scholars, we have reached to the last exercise of this unit 1, that is exercise 8, world famous monuments. So here some of the famous monuments of the world are given below. We have to match these with the places they are situated in. Okay, so let's see. Our first one is, this is number A, the Statue of Liberty. You know where this statue is situated? Yes, in New York City, USA, that is number 2. So in front of number 2 we can write A. Okay, and you know what? This copper statue is a gift from the people of France to the people of the United States. Now our next question is, this is question number B, Taj Mahal. I know you know this answer. Yes, Taj Mahal is situated in Agra city, India. So here in front of 3 we will write B. Now scholars, our question number C is Great Sphinx. Great Sphinx is situated in Giza. So our answer is number 1. So here in front of number 1 we will write number C. And you know scholars, Great Sphinx is a limestone statue of a mythical creature called Sphinx having a body of a lion and the head of a human. Is it interesting? Yes? Okay, let's see our next question. That is question number D, the Leaning Tower. As we all know, the full name of this is Leaning Tower of Pisa. It is situated in Pisa, Italy, number 6. So in front of number 6 we will write here D. And you know, scholars, this Leaning Tower of Pisa, known worldwide for its nearly 4-degree lean, the result of an unstable foundation. Now we'll move to our next question, that is question number E. Yes, it is Eiffel Tower and it is in Paris, France. In front of 5 you can write E. Now we'll move to our next question, that is question number F, Great Wall of China. It is in China. So in front of number 4 China we will write F. So scholars, with this we come to end of the exercises of unit 1. So now we'll move to our next segment, that is of amazing facts. So scholars, today's amazing fact is about the Eiffel Tower. You know, the Eiffel Tower is 6 inches taller in summer than winter? No. So let's see. The Eiffel Tower gets taller by up to 6 inches during the summer when the temperature reaches as high as 40 degrees Celsius. Extreme heat causes the metal at the base to expand, increasing the height of the Eiffel Tower. It also causes the top of the tower to tilt away from the sun by up to 7 inches. That is because metal expands in hot and contracts in cold. So the Eiffel Tower is 6 inches taller in summer than winter. Is it really amazing? Yes? So now it's time to amaze you with some interesting facts about our country. Let's see in our next segment. You know, scholars, the highest cricket ground in the world is in our country? No? Let's see. At an altitude of 2,444 meters, the Chel Cricket Ground in Chel, Himachal Pradesh is the highest cricket ground in the world. It was built by royal family of erstwhile Patiala state in 1893 and now it is a part of the Chel Military School. Scholars, now we have reached to our segment of current affairs. So let's see what's today. India's second space port to be in Tamil Nadu's Thoothukudi. Indian Space Research Organization will establish a second launch port in Thoothukudi district in Tamil Nadu, exclusively to launch small satellite launch vehicles. This will come up in 2300 acres. On the lines of GPS navigation system developed by America, the Indian navigation system called NAVIC with the indigenous atomic clock will be operational with mobile phone manufacturers coming forward to install the regional navigation device. So now scholars, we'll move to our last segment, that is of homework. So here is your homework. Our question number 1 is, who was the first Twitter user to reach 20 million followers? Now one more question. Where can you find cities, towns, shops and streets but no people? So you have to find out the answers of these questions. In our next video, I will tell you the answer. So scholars, with this we come to end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and you understood it very well. Goodbye scholars, stay safe, stay healthy.